Yes, hello and welcome to Young Guns for another week, and I do say that every week. And here with me, as always, feeling a little bit sore and sorry for himself this week, is my co-hosting Greg Lange. Greg, how are you?
Thank you, Amy. I'm excited because I thought it was gone 5 years ago, but the bandana is back.
It didn't go out with salt and pepper. Don't believe a word they tell you.
I think it might have. Anyway, a huge show tonight. I believe we've got 4 guests, so we're going to get stuck straight into Guns Blazing. And first cab off the rank is Ryan Hargrave from the Western Bulldogs. Last week's guest on the show had a very strong second half for the Bullies, who ran over the top of the Saints at Colonial Stadium. Shares a house with Mark Alvey and Lindsay Gilby, and has already been nominated as a Rising Star.
Nickname Shaggy. And next up here, another friend of ours on Young Guns, Brad Green, kicking a goal and celebrating in his trademark style with that one finger and the little helicopter action there.
The finger twirl, I believe he calls it.
Yes.
And the former guests continue, this time David Roden from Richmond. Unfortunately, his team got pumped by Port on the weekend, but the Rodent had a couple of highlights, including this goal, assisted by Andrew Cracker. Didn't look too happy there, but his hair's looking good, and his kicking style's looking good.
That's all that matters. Slow-mo running face. Very good. And next up here is Aaron Shattock from Brisbane, having a fairly decent one on the weekend.
Yeah, he got his chance due to good form and the absence of Voss and Lappin. He certainly took it, helping Lions overcome an exciting Kangaroos lineup, gathering a bunch of possessions to be one of the best of field for Brizzy. And I believe could be going to rugby union as well. So
Originally from South Australia, so what's he doing up there, I wonder? There you go.
Playing football very well, Andy. Playing football
That would
very
answer
well.
the question. That would answer the question. Now, Greg, you said we had a bumper show. So to kick-start it off, what do we got happening? Let me know.
Guess number 1. He's had 10 years experience with the Laylaw soccer team. Please welcome Alex from Big Brother.
Woo!
Hello, Alex.
Hi.
Hi, Alex.
How you going, guys?
Welcome to the show.
Excited.
Excited to be here.
Plenty of
We're excited to
football,
have you.
plenty of football experience, but with the round ball.
I know, and it's World Cup time too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. You were able to grasp that apart from being locked in a house for all the time.
Actually, I totally forgot about the World Cup. When I came out, I did see that it was on. But funny, I played soccer, but I always watch footy every weekend down at Victoria Park.
Really?
Now, who do you support?
Well, it must be Collingwood down at Victoria Park.
Oh,
So
there we go.
catch a train down there from Thomastown and stand in the outer and watch my beloved Magpies.
Really? So a dyed-in-the-wool supporter since you're a little kid?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you obviously didn't mention it on the show, otherwise you'd have been kicked out a few weeks earlier, possibly.
Well, Greg, for my birthday on the show, which I had my 31st birthday on the show, they gave me a Collingwood jumper.
Oh,
And
yes, I remember seeing that.
The thought did cross my mind whether or not I'd upset every other supporter in Australia, so, but I did wear it with pride on that day.
Now, you didn't know, because you're in the house, obviously, you cut off from the rest of the world, you had no idea how well or how badly the Magpies would be doing. Were you guessing? Were you continually challenging yourself, guessing what's happening?
Absolutely. When I went into the house, Collingwood lost their first game, I think it was against Richmond. We went into the house, didn't hear a thing about it. And before we went in the house, we had to list 5 things we wanted to be told about, should they have happened.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't list 5. So as a joke, I just put down the footy scores, but they didn't tell me them, obviously.
Oh, really?
But on Anzac Day in the house, we were walking around wondering who won the game, who won between Collingwood and Essendon, and everyone thought Essendon. But the day I came out, people told me that...
Yeah.
the
Was it one of
Magpies-
like the first questions you asked when you walked out?
Yeah, absolutely. Brody, who was also on the show, he was there on my eviction. Also another Collingwood supporter. The first thing he said to me was Collingwood was 7-3, so we were very happy.
Good.
So
answer,
when
go
you
straight
ask
away.
for things to be told about, are they things that are rare, or...?
No, it's probably normally like, you know, deaths in family or friends or serious illness, that sort of thing. I think serious things. But I just wanted to know the footy scores, but they wouldn't tell me.
Because I guess if it was a rare thing, maybe a Collingwood winning streak would have been one of them, so... got it in there. Now, say there could be a celebrity Big Brother coming up. If there was an AFL Big Brother, who would you put in the house to make a good concoction? I'm thinking maybe Carey and Ackermanis at the moment.
Yes.
Would be 2 good housemates. Anyone you can think of that would really make the house exciting?
Yeah, I like those fiery customers, the guys who are not afraid to have a go and you know, a bit of an argument. Talking about, you know, the celebrity Big Brother, the name they're talking about is Warwick Kappa. And Anthony Mundine.
Oh, a bit of intelligence in the house.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. Like a bit of brain power going on in the Big Brother house.
So,
A very quiet house there. Well, what made you support Collingwood?
I don't know, I just grew up with it. I sort of was born in Preston, and that was sort of, I think, Collingwood's area at the time, and all my uncles supported Collingwood. So, you know, we just grew up with it, and it was fantastic supporting that team down there at Victoria Park.
Now, on the topic of Big Brother, you come out of the house. Now, you've gone into the house being a relative no one. I'm sure that everybody's gone over this with you. How much of a shock has it been when there's like hundreds and thousands of people at every public appearance you're doing, yelling out your name and knowing heaps about you, seeing in your bedroom naked at night time? How's that for a shock?
It's a big shock, actually. I mean, it's funny, in the house, even though you notice cameras around the place, you don't realise people are watching. And the first thing when you come out is everyone that stops you in airports or in shopping centres and says hi, they think they know you, and they probably do. And that's the scary thing. So, but it's all been very positive, and we've had so much fun since we've come out of the house.
Well, as we mentioned, we've got plenty of guests on tonight's show. It's time to bring on guest number 2. He is from the Collingwood Football Club. Alex, it is Mark McGoff.
Mark McGough! Very good to see you, Mark. How are you going?
I'm well, thank you. How are
Very
you?
well. That's it. We've got Big Brother and his favourite team star.
He is. I mean, I was in this house with, you know, it was a big achievement to be in the house, but mate, Anzac Day, running out in front of that crowd, I don't know, I'd probably rather be in Mark's shoes, I think.
Yeah?
I don't know, it was pretty big.
Can't say I'm a fan of Big Brother. And
Oh, jeez!
Anarchy! It's all over.
Fire extinguisher, please!
I've never watched it. I've watched the show in the first series, but this time it really hasn't taken my fancy.
Didn't grab you the second time around.
No.
Even Alex in his underpants couldn't get you to watch. What are you going to do? What are you
Well,
going
what
to do?
TV shows do you like?
Before I came down, I used to watch Home and Away, but footy's just taken over, and I can't really watch that anymore.
Well, ever since Elsa went, I don't believe it's the same.
It's very sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a lot of time because you're balancing, a bit of a balancing act at the moment for you with school and everything.
Sort of school and footy, and then after that it's homework and sleep.
Yeah, and that's about all.
That's about it.
what all we got time for, and some food in some sort of.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, what about hairstyles, Alex? I've seen there's a mini Beckham, I'm saying there. I know you had it first, so don't
that's
say...
good. I'm glad you mentioned
say that
that.
you had it first. I see a mini Beckham, you've got a bit of blonde. And this question for you too, Mark. What players' hairstyles have grabbed your attention this year, if any?
Not that big. Do you reckon this is a Brownlow medal vote-getting hairstyle? Do you think umpires notice this?
It's got a Mark McVeigh look about it too. And Mark McVeigh on our very first episode, he had that look. So it must be going around.
Mark, what about players that you've played
There's
against?
a few boys down the club that have been trying to get the mohawk going. I know Al Didak was for a little while. Brody Holland's been trying for a while. Jason Cloak had the old wig and the old part he used to have.
Really?
And Anthony Rocker's sort of got the bit at the front, but I don't think
the skunk.
that's more through the receding hairline, I think.
And you're just going for the neutral kind of territory
Yeah,
there with your one. Yeah, just playing it cool.
Just trying to put some gel in and make it look half decent.
Very good.
What are some of the perks you're getting? Alex, have you approached the Collingwood Football Club for perhaps a life membership package?
I did put that Collingwood jumper on for a reason. No, I just had a chat to Mark. He's invited me down to the rooms probably on the game on Saturday night.
Against the Kangaroos?
Yeah.
Rockin'.
So I might go down there and have a bit of a look and maybe walk on the ground, which would be very exciting.
That will be very exciting, I would say. Now, do we have any collectibles? We're going to do some collectibles because every week.
Yes, of course. We forgot our collectibles
Actually-
from our guests.
Yeah, we get a collectible from our player now, and also from our guest. So I guess Alex has got
Yeah,
one.
don't
but-
shaft Alex.
Oh.
He's bought a collectible in.
It's from Big Brother. You got to be careful. He's an artist. Now, Mark, you brought a collectible in for us. What have you brought in for us today?
I brought a Moala Football Netball Club stubby holder. It's through the Cod Opening Classic.
Can we have a look?
Each year is
That's heavy.
to
Ooh, I know why it's heavy. What's in there? Hey, a reveal. A reveal. Now there you go. That's pretty rocking. A bit of a medal in there. Now that's from, what was it from? Did you say you had your beer in that one? For
The medal. I don't think you get a medal in your beer.
it's a Cod Opening
Somehow,
Classic, and
maybe.
the Moala Football Club sort of organise it. It's when it started cod season. All the anglers come up, and a local man, Tony Bennett from the club, he organises it, and it's just basically a fundraiser for the club.
Excellent. Oh, we'll be very proud to have that one in there. We can put our cups of tea in that a little bit later, Greg.
Yes, Amy, good.
Yes, we can.
Alex, what have you brought in?
What have you got for us?
On such short notice, a lovely shirt, as I wore on the show.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
And
that.
the beauty of this, it hasn't been washed, so...
Oh.
It's the beauty for what reason?
Well, you know, it smells
original
of
sweat.
Big
Got
Brother.
the authentic neck sweat in
And,
there.
and reality television, apparently. So,
okay.
But now, I can't match Mark's medal, sadly. But what I do have is a an almost empty jar of moisturiser, as used by all the housemates. There was a lot of massaging going on in the house, not much else to do. So,
of course, filling time with some back rubs.
Excellent.
So that's what got about a couple of scoops left in it.
yeah,
Could
maybe
use that.
Mark would just before the game, just a bit of a rub down.
Of course, of course. That's a very, very good idea. Well, you're going down to
Anzac
the
Metal,
rooms.
rub cream. Anzac Metal, rub cream.
Yeah.
It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
This is Big Brother. It's time to go to a break.
No.
It's time to...
3.
I'm sorry, Alex, you're going to have to leave. It's time to go. We'll be back after the break on Young Guns. Stick with us.
Bye-bye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Anzac Metal won by Collingwood's Mark McGough.
That's right.
on
As so cleverly revealed by me before, hidden in a stubby holder.
And I actually like the look of that. It's slightly better than the Coaches Award you get at under 12s
Yeah, it is
sports.
I suppose it's more sophisticated looking medal, but it is, it's got a great meaning behind it. It's a great day for Anzac, so.
Being sort of, you only just turned 18, do you know much about that? Is it the Anzac history and stuff? Have you had the opportunity to learn much about it?
At school we've obviously learned a fair bit about the Anzac Day and Gallipoli and things like that, so I think it's really important that all young kids learn about the Australian history.
In preparing for the game, did you feel a different type of emotion going into the game?
Mick, actually before the game, spoke a bit from the book The Fallen. I know Kevin Sheedy brought all his players the book, and Mick sort of quoted a few things just to sort of get this feeling of the day, and it does, like especially when you're standing there with the minute silence, it just makes you think about what people have given for Australia.
Now, everybody asks before a big game what was the feeling like in the rooms, but what was the feeling like in the rooms before that game? Was it very quiet, very serene, or was it loud and like rowdy as usual?
Yeah, it was sort of usual. Just basically any game you've got to prepare yourself for, but obviously the Anzac Day's a far bigger game with more expectations and a lot more people watching, so just got to be really switched on.
Well, you had a fantastic game that day, so now we're going to take a look at some of the highlights of Mark McGough that day.
Spots a man towards the middle. That's a very clever gift. Gets it to McGoff.
Ball back to play. Steinford doing the ruck work against Hill.
Steinford slips a hand pass away to Freeborn. McGoff running down towards right half quarter. Centering kick in front. McGoff close to the boundary line. Pulls it back.
Maintained pretty solid back defensive six.
Got a hand pass away, but Beerus over the top. McGoff, collision, if that makes sense.
No doubt about that as well.
McGoff, Lockyer, drop again. Well, what a game he's played.
The winner of the Anzac Day medal for 2002 is Mark McGoff of the Collingwood Football Club. A terrific effort from this young 17-year-old.
Mark McGough getting the Anzac medal there, best of field, and a handshake from Mick and a tap on the back as well, Eddie and Bruce Ruxton. That must have just added a few zeros to your bank check.
Unfortunately, the first 2 years it's a set wage, so yeah.
Dan. Now, watching that again, do you get shivers feeling it? Because it's a big achievement winning something like that.
Yeah, it is, but really it was only my second game and it's only my first year, so you really got to do it week in, week out to become a sort of name in football.
That was one of the first game I really noticed you, and another thing I noticed about you, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, there's a couple athletes that do funny things when they're playing, like Michael Jordan has his tongue out when he shoots a basket, and I've noticed that your face just lights up like a bolt goes through you when you have the ball. Are you conscious of that happening, or has anyone said that about you?
A few people have said things about that, but I don't deliberately go out and do that. It's just that I'm concentrating so hard when you're out there. And
That's right. All attention's focused.
Yep, just on the ball and on your player.
Well, you're having a great season, as is Collingwood. Another team that is setting the competition alight is Port Adelaide. And Amy, I believe you caught up with one of their young stars, Brent Guerra. We're going to chat with him now. He hails from the Murray River township of Kundrook, and his nickname is Goo. At the age of 17, he left his home in the bush and landed a shot at the big time, playing for Port Power. Now, he lives in Adelaide, the city of churches, the festival city, with art galleries, fine dining.
In Adelaide, what is there to do? Is it like a big, loud city with lots of live music and stuff, or what do you get into when you're not playing footy?
It's not a great deal to do in Adelaide. A few of us boys go karting and stuff like that. So
Big Saturday night down to the go-kart.
oh no, that's during the week. But on the weekends we go out to a few quiet places and yeah, enjoy ourselves.
And do you get into live music much?
No, I don't. Not at all.
Are you a big music fan?
I'm a big music fan. Yes.
Who's your favourite band?
Probably Powderfinger or Live.
Huge run up for Guerra, right into the teeth of this breeze from 45 metres. Low trajectory kick, clever kick, gets it right to the line, and Brent Guerra kicks his ball.
Do you work outside football, like outside your training and stuff?
I actually go to schools, community youth, and just talk about like alcohol and drugs and all that to the school kids, and that goes pretty well. We do that once a week on our days off, and yeah, the kids love it.
And if you could have had one other job besides being a footballer, what do you think it would have been? If you weren't into sport and all that sort of thing, what would you have done with your life?
Well, my family comes from a dairy farm, and I can tell you now, I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be milking cows, but I'm actually not sure. Not sure. I didn't finish high school. I finished year 11, but I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you.
Might be milking cows.
I don't know about that.
Dairy farm. Did you ever milk a cow? Do you know how to milk a cow?
I did. It's fairly easy. I suppose most people out there wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
That's a skill you just don't learn every day.
it's not. It's not.
Use it as a pick-up line. Did you know how to milk a cow?
I don't think it'll work either.
Jude picks it up cleanly. Support. Well run by Guerra, and he snaps a goal for the Power.
Brent Guerra's, or Port Adelaide's Brent Guerra in the milking the cow question. Have you ever milked a cow, Amy?
Had to be asked. Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, yes, I have. I was very young at the time.
Is it easy?
My auntie's
I've always
farm.
wanted to know.
There's a bit of a technique involved, yeah. But we'll get into that later. I'll let you know in the green room.
Okay, thanks for that.
Now, what's going on? You have got a surprise for me, haven't you?
I've got no surprises just yet. Just on that, you've played Port Adelaide. What are your thoughts on Brent? Pretty good player.
He's a good player. Obviously, Port are doing very well this year. A very hard team to beat over in Adelaide. Very, very strong support base, and I think he's fitted in well in their forward line over there.
Well, as we said, we've got plenty of guests tonight, so I think it's time to bring on guest number 4. He hails from your school, Mark, a very important guest, Rory Tranter. Welcome, Rory.
Rory! Rory!
Thank you. How you going?
Rory, hi, how are you?
Not bad.
You go to school with this Marco over here.
Yep, it's all right.
Rockin'. What schools do you guys go to?
Northcote High.
Northcote High School.
Cool. And how's that as a school? Sorry, I interrupt you. How's that as a school?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Like, got a good reputation for VCE and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's good to actually be doing VCE there.
Cool. Hopefully you'll be the academic scholars of your year.
Yeah, we'll be ducks.
I want you to be honest here, Rory. Has he got a head swell? Has he got a head swell because he's playing so well for Collingwood?
Oh, yeah, because he'll be down one end of the basketball court. I'll be up the other, itching his head. So how big it's going. Nah, hasn't affected him much at all. He's still a good bloke, and yeah, pretty much keeps to himself. You know, doesn't like it when he gets a lot of people coming up and saying stuff. Pretty mild.
Do you cop it? Do you get picked on at all? Because I know high school can be a pretty tough place, like full on.
Not really.
No?
Like, there's a few little kids that just call out and I suppose be a bit silly about it all, and
then you just pull your Anzac medal out of your wallet and go, keep going.
No, it's good. I made a fair few friends before I started playing seniors and things, so I just sort of keep with them and hang around them.
That's really good. Now, you made the transition. You came down here to do Year 12, but you were up in the country, weren't you?
Yeah.
So how have you balanced the transition of moving out of home and coping with your Year 12 studies as well?
It's hard sometimes. Like, it's easier now. It was hard at the start because I didn't know that many people at the school. Just changing schools is a big thing, but I was just I was only there for my subjects that I was doing, and then I was off to training, so I'm really not there all that much.
And Rory, how lenient are the teachers with Mark because he's got this career outside school? Are they saying, oh yeah, hand it in, you know, whenever you like and all that sort of stuff?
Nah, a few of them like to get into him, go, oh yeah, you know, I yelled at an AFL player, yeah. Nah, we got a maths teacher. He likes to, you know, have a good chat to Mark, and you know, yeah, he's a good bloke.
So you butter him up, don't you?
No, it's all changed actually. So the work you do is all school assessed. You don't do lots of homework and things, so it makes it a bit easier on me.
Now, I'm going to jump in here because while it must be tough juggling AFL and school, there are some perks, and we managed to get hold of some letters that have actually been sent to one particular teacher of yours. The first, dear Mr. Hanrahan, please excuse Mark from this afternoon's chemistry class as we've organised an early training session. Yours sincerely, M. Malthouse. Now, just for the parents who are concerned with your schooling career, Mr. Hanrahan didn't fall for that, okay? But little did he know he was going to be bombarded by yet another letter in the space of half an hour. Dear Mr. Hanrahan, Mark tells me you're a huge fan of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How does a front row seat and the answer to question 8 sound? Yours sincerely, E. Maguire. P.S. My limo will pick Mark up in an hour. So that's special treatment that Mark's getting.
Thank you, Eddie. That was very good. Now, getting back to the real topic after those lovely letters.
Real? It's right here. You want more real than that?
It's on paper. It's signed. It's gold.
Oh, he's getting a ferry ride through Year 12. I had to work hard. Jeez.
Oh, Soapbox Central.
No.
Wow. Now, Mark, after that little outburst, tell me, you turned 18 on the weekend, didn't you?
Yep.
What did you do for your 18th? Big one? Rory, was it a big one? Rory will tell us the truth.
Nah, we just went to the movies.
You went to the movies?
Yeah.
No, actually, I had a bit of a shindig actually at my auntie's house in Heidelberg. A fair few of my friends from back home came down, mates from school, and a few family and friends came down. So it was a good night actually.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And now you can go out on the sauce with all your teammates from before. I guess they're just waving goodbye from the club when they went out partying.
No, not many of the boys go out actually during the season. I suppose you can't really. You need the time to recover and get the body recuperated for the next week.
And you need to be responsible for doing your 12 studies.
Good luck Saturday night against the Kangaroos.
Yes, and all your schoolwork and everything. Thanks heaps for coming in, Rory, and dobbing on him. That was really good. And we're going to get out of here, and we're going to go with a film clip again this week. Grego, it is Jebediah with their new single NDC. Well, this has been Young Guns. We'll see you next week.